Welcome to this Python tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can draw using the Python turtle. To get started, what I've done is I've opened up the IDLE in Python and I've created a new file that I've called turtle test. It's really important that you don't call your Python file turtle because we'll be using that file within our program. How do we start coding turtles? In Python, we use a file that someone has already created for us to give us all the code we need for our turtle. I'll show you that by opening up the module that we're going to use. This is a Python file that comes with Python when you install it, and it contains loads and loads and loads of complicated code that enables you to be able to draw things using a turtle. Now, rather than us coding all of this ourselves, let's grab that code and put it inside our Python file. Now, you might be asking, how do you do that? Well, Python has a really useful command called import. And with import, we can add any Python file we want into our code. It's very similar, or if not the same, as copying and pasting that code into your file, with a lot less mess. Now, the file that we want to import is called turtle. This is why you should not name your Python file turtle. If you do that, the program might get confused. First and foremost, what we need to do is we need to set the turtle to a variable. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to say, or we're going to call our turtle Dave. And we're going to make Dave equal a new turtle. You can have multiple turtles at once. Now that we've got that, let's try running our codes by clicking Run and then clicking Run Module. I'll save it, and everything seems to go through okay. Now, what commands do you have available to you as a turtle? Well, the most basic commands we have is dave.forward and dave.left or right. In this case, I'm doing left. I'll do another forward underneath so you can see what that looks like. This little dot over here means that we're going to apply a command to our object. In other words, our Dave turtle, our variable. So we're saying apply the command forward to our turtle. Always think of it like that. Dave to forward. If we flip this around, we get forward to Dave, which in our code is that, in the other way around. Just trying to help you understand what the dot means here. Let's run our program and see what happens. Oh, you can now see a new window has appeared. This is the Python Turtle graphics window, and it will load automatically once you started moving the turtle. This little character down here is our turtle. And you can see it's drawn forward 100 pixels, because I specified 100 pixels over here. It's turned left by 90 degrees, and then it's moved forward another 100 pixels. Look what happens if I add a couple more of these lines in. If I run this program, you can see we draw a square. It moves forward, left 90, forward, left 90, forward, left 90, forward. So with Python Turtle, we can draw a whole array of different things. And that was a square we just drew. But there are also other commands you can use in Python Turtle. For example, I can change the speed of Dave to 10, which is the fastest, and 0 being the slowest. That will make our turtle move very fast. Let's set this one at 7 for now. I can also change the color of my turtle by doing the command color. This color, let's change it to red at first. Notice that I put the color in speech marks. There we go, we've got a red circle here. We've got a red square here. We can change the color whenever we want. Remember, coding is like a recipe book, so it reads from top to bottom. If I change the color every time we turn left, we should see 4 different colors appear when I run my program. There we go. Now we also have the ability to move up and down. So for example, let's say I want to draw 100 pixels, and I'll space this out for you so it's easier to see. I want to then skip 50 pixels, and then I want to draw another 100 pixels. Well, by doing it like this, we're going to draw 100, draw 50, draw 100. We don't have that gap in the middle that I want. In Python Turtle, we can use the up command to say that we want to lift the pen up, and we can use the down command to say we want to put the pen down. By doing this, anything between these two will be lifted up. See? 50 pixels is not drawn. Another useful command in the Python Turtle is the circle command. The circle command takes a radius as a parameter. Let's do a radius of 100 pixels. And by doing that, it'll automatically draw a circle for us. Now there's a whole array of different things you can draw in the Python Turtle, and you just have to think about it logically. For example, if I do forward 100 and Dave left 120, forward 100, and I'll copy and paste this actually 3 times. Well, what are we doing here? We're moving forward 100, so we're doing 100 equal lines, and we're turning 120 degrees. We're also doing it 3 times, which might be a clue. What shape do you think this draws? Let's see by running my program. That draws a triangle. We can also draw something a bit more complicated. Let's try drawing a star. So, to draw a star, we're going to go forward by 200 pixels, we'll make it a big star, and then we're going to turn. Let's do left, you can do right as well, and let's turn by 144 or 145 degrees. Now what we're going to do is we're going to copy this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need the last one to turn. And we're doing it 5 times because the star will have 5 points to it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not quite there. The angle is slightly off. So let's go back to our code here and change the angle from 145 to 144. There we go. Now our star should be yellow. So let's go up here and let's change the star color to yellow. Bit hard to see, but you can see the star just faintly in the white background. So you can use Turtle to draw a whole bunch of different things. Have a go at the challenges and see where you can get to. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful.